Well, there's still a long way to go in it. But they lead Aston Villa by 2-0, and here comes George Lawrence again. And Tony Cascarino's head must be buzzing. Players always have their thoughts and hopes for a season, their dreams for what might happen when they play in the first division for the first time. Well, Cascarino has played just over half of First Division football. He scored twice. Lawrence has seen a lot of the ball, but not to any purpose that time. And it's the other number 7 involved, Paul Birch. Andy Gray's onside. Horn's got to come. I would think that would be a penalty. It is. And Villa, through Andy Gray, may be taking the first step back up the ladder. Horn had to come. Gray, I think, was happy to look for the penalty, but he got it. Andy Gray, that is, because it's Stuart Gray now presiding at the penalty and scoring 2-1. It's a rip-roaring start to the First Division season at Villa Park. We've had just half an hour. We've had 3 goals. And some of the home team's morale restored here by the calmness of Stuart Gray. And we'll see now a measure of Millwall's composure. Both their victories, incidentally, over Villa last season were by 2-1, but there's an awful long way to go here. And I think, without putting the mockers on the rest of the afternoon, you do sense that other goals are in the offing. Dawes and Horn between them, getting into a right mess, and it's left McAnally with the equaliser. Dear oh dear. Delight for Alan McAnally. Desolation for Dawes and Horn. Well, Ian Dawes has only been a Millwall player for a couple of days, and maybe that explains this dreadful episode here from the Millwall viewpoint, but not for Aston Villa, who have made up the ground that they lost to Cascarino. 2-2. We've had a minute of time added on by Roger Milford. Well, First Division football is back in this quarter of the West Midlands in exhilarating style. Not perhaps from the coach's viewpoint. Aston Villa having come a long way along the comeback trail in this game, looking to go even further. Graham Taylor very disappointed that Aston Villa didn't win the Second Division Championship last season, when they were very much favourites in every sense for it. But Millwall came strong at the end, 7 consecutive victories at one point. And Aston Villa just with a score to settle here, and what a dramatic way it would be to settle that score if they can really come back from 2 down to win. But plenty of firepower on offer still from John Docherty's side. Cascarino! Nigel Spink showed his experience then, because he was able to check his natural impetus forward to be in the right place to pluck the header under the bar. We see John Docherty there doing the pointing, and Frank McClintock, a familiar face to Arsenal fans around the world. captain of the double-winning side in 1971. Now the assistant to the cigar-smoking John Docherty. Birch. Gage wanting the return pass from Cowans, who obliged. And it needs just a touch, and it's not there. First of all from Thompson, and then beyond him from David Platt. But that was the Gordon Cowans that we knew so well here for so many years at Villa Park, to set it all up by finding Gage, who delivered the cross. The fist of Spink, and off the line by Price. Really weight of numbers, and then Sheringham heading for goal, and Price the rescuer for Aston Villa. It's a case of what Roger Milford adds on for stoppage time. It's only a matter of 20 seconds. Nothing to Villa 2, Millwall 2.